He's one of the top-ranked and well-known heavyweights in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl the Truth Williams. 34 victories, 30 by KO, only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Tommy the Truth Morrison.
A prime Tommy Morrison was a powerful hitter who possessed a great left hook. With just 1 loss on his record, a devastating 5th-round shellacking at the hands of Ray Mercer, Morrison was now on the comeback trail.
And now Morrison in the corner, and Mercer's all over him, and Morrison in trouble!
Since the loss to Mercer in October of 1991, he was fighting more and more often.
First one we've seen. Oh, and a right to the chin!
His opponent was considered Morrison's stiffest test since being stopped by Mercer 14 months before.
Tommy has inaugurated the popular art of bicycle shorts under his boxing trunks. We've seen Morrison attacking with the right hand, and Mills Lane says, don't do that again. And there's the left hook, and down goes Carl Williams.
Morrison left hook bomb bounced high off the head of Williams and put him on the seat of his pants.
Just a little bit more than a minute into the bout, Williams has been down once.
No, he is punching back, throwing some good snappy left jabs. But again, every time he jabs, down goes that right hand.
Tommy Morrison is a very fast starter.
Sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, Larry. He's been doing it before he throws it.
Morrison trying to split the guard with the uppercut. There's another left hook flush on the neck, a little bit behind the ear.
He quickly rose, as he had done so often in his career, and soon re-engaged Morrison.
Both in style and in ability to Larry Holmes when Larry was the heavyweight champ. On Tommy Morrison's cheek, and Morrison lands another left hook, and Carl will be wobbling a little bit as round 1 comes to a close.
There again you see where that right hand is down around his chest.
But you know, this is believe it or not, this is a good Williams. He's got plenty of snap in his punches.
He tried to throw the jab in round 1, threw 21 of them by punch count numbers, but only landed 4. Well, I got to quit reading statistics, don't I? Mills Lane, feisty as always in his referee role when he was in serious trouble with a broken jaw and a broken hand. So maybe Morrison should take 10 years off.
That left hook in the body is certainly going to help Williams.
Morrison missing with the left hook.
After surviving the first stanza, Williams had a much better second round, popping his left jab and circling from left to right.
Straight left hand by Morrison.
His manager, Bill Caton, told me, he said he thought that would be the most effective punch in this fight. A left hook to the body.
Come in with 7-7-2.
There's the left hand that briefly stunned Williams. He came back at Morrison.
Seemed that way to me. Threw some beautiful combinations, good snappy left jab.
Left jab by Williams to begin round 3. And I mentioned that Williams was the busier fighter in round 2 by punching. And another left hand.
Just seconds into the third, Morrison stepped forward and fired a short, cracking jab of his own that landed flush on Williams's jaw.
Knockdown rule is in effect. Morrison trying to finish with the uppercut, comes back with the left hook. Now
Williams probably in the last 2 years.
Great right hand by Morrison.
And believe me, this is not a stiff that Morrison is unloading on.
We always talk about the left hook. Morrison misses with the uppercut. Williams coming back with right hands.
Still plenty of time in the round. And there's that left hook and right hand.
Carl Williams showing some resolution here. Right hand by Williams. Morrison answers with the right. Well, that this is his last chance to retain credibility in the division. And Carl Williams makes it out of round 3.
And this was a wonderful punch because it was a short punch. Watch that.
Carl Williams with a lot of salve on his face as Brown
start moving side to side. He's moving one way. makes it much easier for Morrison to nail it.
Well, right hand over the top by Morrison. Wow.
There was the A hook, but it missed, Jim.
Yep.
Tommy Morrison's mouth is wide open now, Jim, and it's early in the fight. There's that right hand.
You saw Carl reach up with the right glove to put the mouthpiece back in place. And the 1-2 from Williams.
Anytime it could come unwrapped, though.
He's lifting his hand up real high because he's expecting the hook to the head.
Let's see if he was resting and saving up some energy from round 5.
Seems to be gasping a little bit for breath.
Williams to seize a kind of momentum which might prey on Tommy Morrison's confidence.
Control the last round, and he's doing a pretty good job so far this round.
That's right, his experience.
With just over a minute gone, Williams landed a picture-perfect right cross.
Very stationary. I think he should be moving a little more.
Good right hand by Williams, and down goes Morrison. Suddenly, it is Tommy Morrison's future as a heavyweight contender that's on the line. Morrison lands a left hook, but Williams pounds away with
The boxer was now the puncher, and he looked to put Morrison away.
Morrison landed a solid left hook. Didn't do anything to Williams.
No, to win the fight. Morrison not punching back.
Some job with Carl Williams.
Solid right hand. Morrison's got to make it through 43 more seconds.
Yes, again, this fight could go up and down, up and down.
Morrison got a little bit of a break as Lane warned Williams for holding behind him that the next time he loses a point. Left hook hands for Williams. Right hand again from Carl Williams. Now Morrison lands a right. A storybook round between Tommy Morrison and Carl the Truth Williams.
Tommy Morrison was, of course, in Rocky V, and this turned out to be a round out of a movie.
Has the stamina bugaboo come back to haunt him again?
An indication of fatigue. As soon as he got back to his corner, they told him, keep your mouth closed.
Is it also a signal to your opponent, Gil?
Exactly, and you could see Williams' confidence surging. Even left hook and a left hook to the body by Carl Williams.
Two right hands by Williams.
Question.
Both fighters had their moments in rounds 6 and 7 as each took turns hammering the other.
There's that left hook again, the A hook, missed again.
With Larry Holmes. A tactical 6th round. Well, he's trying to learn how to be a boxer. Trying to learn how to pace himself. Carl the Truth says no, no. And Morrison hits him again for good measure. Let's see if he can land a left hook. He tries it and misses.
Vulnerable to a right hand because you won't throw your 7. I need you to throw your 7.
I think it's the right hand. I'm sorry about that.
He is setting up a potential 10-round decision victory for Carl the Truth Williams.
Oh, beautiful 1-2. There's that left hook. In this fight, remember Joe Hip looked like he was out of gas, looked like the fight was like Hip was going to take over in one punch.
I think Carl has learned a lot. If he loses, it's not going to be because of carelessness.
Williams is not using his left jab as much as he had been earlier.
Now, there you go.
Must have listened. Again, I'd like to see Williams moving a little bit more to his right. That takes... Morrison wobbles.
2 right crosses landed. Morrison a little bit wobbly on his feet as Gil Clancy pointed. Morrison a little bit busier in this round. Right hand again by Williams. Now, if it becomes a tactical boxing match, that is all to Carl Williams' advantage.
65-64, Tommy Morrison. Now, I'm going for the power puncher over the boxer.
Now, this is where Williams said he wanted to get the fight into the later rounds.
He has succeeded in that regard. Yeah, but Carl Williams is throwing 2, 4, and 5 in return.
Is the right hand, and if you throw some rights, maybe he won't be so eager.
Now in round 8, Morrison looked as if he had gotten a second wind.
Coming from the top of the forehead of Morrison.
That's right, there's the left. And now Carl's a little wobbly. And there's another left hook. And Morrison's got a chance to finish him off. And Carl Williams is in trouble.
And Williams is looking for the referee to stop the fight.
Williams is already busted up. And Mills Lane
last year. He did it again tonight. And the crowd stands and cheers for both fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mills Lane steps in to stop the bout at 2 minutes 10 seconds of round number 8. The winner by TKO victory, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
From the start, a lot of people criticize our defense, but I feel that we are bringing it to a new level in the gym. We feel that we're doing the work in there also. But Carl Williams is an experienced fighter. He has great tools, and we're able to overcome it and come through with a victory.
Now, you are contracted to fight George Foreman if he wins the next fight. And you want to fight Foreman?
Not only yes, but hell yes.
The WBO sanctioned a match between popular 44-year-old ex-heavyweight champion George Foreman and then up-and-coming 24-year-old prospect Tommy Morrison to determine who would be the next WBO champion. Morrison upset many critics by outpointing Foreman over 12 rounds, winning the world title.
Fight is over.
New champion, Tommy the Duke Morrison.